Welcome to another episode of RV Pro Tips. I'm Bart Taylor.
And I'm Matt Arndt.
Today we will be discussing how to remove your blinds, shades, and window treatment. Whether you are looking to upgrade or just simply replace these items, you are in the right place.
I'd like to start by explaining the difference between each specific component. A blind is an item made up of multiple slats which help reduce the amount of sunlight that may enter the RV, where a shade is one undivided piece of material. Most of these come with retaining clips which are secured to the wall or window treatment depending on orientation of the product use. In the RV industry, we refer to the rigid piece that surrounds a blind and shade as a window treatment, valance, or lambrequin. These are used for privacy and to minimize light coming in around the edges of your blind or shade.
Depending on your floor plan, you may have factory installed window treatments. In some instances, the window treatment may need to be removed to access the screws holding in your blind or shade. With that being said, we will start with... Matt, where are you going?
We got to show them how to do it.
Oh goodness. Okay, onward. Start by locating the screws or L brackets securing the window treatment to the wall. With a screw gun and a number 2 square bit, remove the screws securing the window treatment. An extension is a good idea for reach and avoiding any damage to the fabrics. Should the particular unit you are working on have L bracket retaining clips for the blind or shade, then you will need to remove the blind or shade to access the screws holding in the top of the window treatment. If you are replacing a window treatment, you will want to make sure to reconnect everything with the same screws in the same orientation that you removed them in. Now that we have covered window treatment removal and install, let's move over and take a look at a few different blinds and shades to familiarize ourselves with how they are installed and what you would need to do to remove them. Let's start with the horizontal blind. The bottom rail of the blind will typically come with standoff brackets to hold the blind in place during transit. This particular blind does not require any tools to replace. You can slide it right out of the brackets that secure it at the top by pulling out the locking tab on the top of the blind. You can then slide the new blind back into the brackets and reattach the locking tabs. Now let's discuss shades. The different type of shades are pleated shade, a day-night shade, and a blackout shade or roller shade. The vinyl roller shade system works off a roller tube much like a projector screen. By pulling the shade down from the closed position, the tube has catch points which will keep the shade from retracting when you let go. To get the shade to retract, you will slightly pull on the shade from the down position, which will allow the material to wrap back around the tube. If you have this style, check out our video on adjusting roller shades. A pleated shade is a manually operated window covering. The shade is attached to the wall with retaining clips as well, but this style of shade requires standoffs for the string to attach at the bottom, which will allow the shade to run vertically with the window. To remove this style shade, you will need to detach the string from the standoff at the bottom prior to removing the top section. For the install of the new shade, you will insert the top section and then tie the strings to the standoffs. Oh, hi Matt, welcome back. Replacing window treatments is an easy way to refresh the look of your RV.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more RV Pro Tips. Or visit KeystoneRV.com to see all of our how-to content. And thanks for watching.